Breaking news. Today, we have significant developments from the Duggar world, so let us begin by discussing them systematically. Jana Duggar is the oldest deceased Duggar. She has officially completed her flight training at the nest. At the age of 34, embarking on a new chapter in life, residing in Nebraska with her husband, Stephen Wisman, she is managing $275,000 for her first fixer-upper home refurbishment, and we have all the necessary resources, revealing information on their ambitious objectives. Stay tuned as we examine in detail how Jan is transforming this home into her own. Next, we will be dismantling Jim's dream house, an analysis of Bob Duggar's widely shared mask slip incident. Perceived as a little playful insult directed toward Jessa, the Duggar provides more indications of more profound conflict between father-daughter. Have confidence in me that this one have some compelling drama, and we will now analyze and unravel it. All of this is also being monitored. Judith Duggar may maybe be engaged in the composition of a second book. Following the groundbreaking publication of The Counting, the cost is she prepared to disclose even further? The Duggar secrets we have been excavating. Seek the clues, and we will explain the reasons behind this. Could potentially disrupt the whole. Has the Duggar finally been identified? Return to TV speculations are circulating regarding a potential reliance on reboot following Ginger Duggar's episode on Volo. Jana's wedding has sparked speculation among followers. We will now go into the hints and replies in order to determine if the Duggar family may navigate their way back to the compact display. If you are prepared for all-encompassing Duggar, you will not want to miss this. Let us proceed. The renowned Jana Duggar is most recognized for her duration of TLC's Counting, based on Tying the Knot, joining Stephen Wisman in an opulent ceremony, August 15th, after her cohabitation. Parents, for more than 30 years, Jana has relocated and is starting a new chapter in life, embarking on a new chapter in Nebraska together, their first large-scale collaborative endeavor. Upcoming fixer-upper priced at $275,000. Passed through a significant metamorphose. A couple has already enthusiastically embraced it. Jana is involved in the remodeling process, documenting each stage on her YouTube channel. In her most recent video, Jana bestows, admirers are provided with a preview of the home and its contents. Ideas to transform it into a pleasant family house. The property acquired by Stephen in 2004. June 2023 is a ranch-style estate of 2,152 square feet. Residential property located in Northwest Lincoln. While the layout is vast, Jana acknowledges that it is undoubtedly a work in progress. Deteriorating carpets from pristine flooring, insufficiently introspective, this home need. Jana presents viewers with a profound examination of love. A guided tour of the ground level. Comprises several bedrooms and a crash compartment. And a completely enclosed yard ideal for next outside projects will be the first major undertaking. Renovation, converting 2 first-floor sections, bedrooms converted into an opulent main suite. By demolishing a wall and enlarging, surveying the area, Jana intends to develop a fantasy bedroom influenced by Pinterest design. Complete with integrated closets equipped with the, assisted by her father Jim, Bob, and other individuals, siblings. The demo begins, and shortly thereafter, vacancies are already being created. Greetings. Stephen is not doing this project alone, with family contributing to the effort. A genuine renovation is progressing rapidly. Duggar fashion Jim Bob is readily available for the substantial weightlifting, and Jan's enthusiasm, contagious as she vividly imagines the conclusion. The carpet has been torn up to the walls, removed, and the home starts to take shape. Orient ourselves as Jana leads us through in the course of her revelation of her intentions to enlighten the area by substituting, installing flooring, and applying a fresh layer of paint. She also presents her ideas for the culinary space with a revitalization strategy for the cabinetry influenced by designs she discovered. Throughout the video, online Jana glows as she articulates the perspective capabilities of the home, particularly the abundant natural light that fills the rooms despite the home being empty. It is evident that it is still in its gutted state. Indeed, the process of transition is already under progress. Jana eagerly anticipates providing more information. Given her fan base, This location is already gradually beginning to evoke a sense of familiar, astounded by the advancements achieved with it, assisting her family with the upcoming walls down and significant changes in the horizon. Seems to be Janet Duggar and Stephen Wismans are effectively progressing towards the creation a magnificent newly constructed house in Nebraska. Next, we have a significant item that you now own. Eagerly anticipating Jim Bob Duggar's arrival, prominent mask slip moment detected. The camera is located precisely one line away from Jim Bob. Indicates more than a mere playful insult towards Jessica Duggar. It provides a brief insight into a lot the more sinister relationship between father and dear daughter. If you have ever pondered what existence during Jim Bob's regulation seems somewhat imposing, then this video is intended for you. Analyze the latest events in detail. Resurface that has generated discussion among fans. Jim Bob Duggar's notorious mask defect, and this time it is captured in a fleeting moment that appears innocuous first. Jim Bob teasing, exploring Jessa and Ben Sewell's romantic relationship, but when Jim Bob vociferously utters the statement, declare it to the whole world, it feels like more than a mere lighthearted stinger. For individuals who have encountered instances of controlling or narcissistic parents, this line contains recognizable and unsettling underlying message. As one fan aptly articulated this sentiment for those who was not raised under a domineering parental figure. Narcissistic parent at the latter part of the sentence often consists of anything like, since none will accept the truth. Jim Bob utilized it in a somewhat insignificant situation indicates that this statement is not one-time occurrence, it is a strategic maneuver he used. Typical applications for periodic shutdowns. Resist Jessa, renowned for her outspokenness as a Duggar sister, promptly answered with a rather snarky tone. Can you decipher the meaning of it, except from her? Indicators of facial expression and the underlying tension. Many admirers hold the belief that Air said much more. It was evident that Jessa had reached a critical juncture preceding the filming of this segment. Several even observed her nonverbal cues. Shrinking inward implies that she has been disillusioned with Jim Bob's manipulative methods used in the current time. The father and daughter emphatically emphasized. Such was the level of tension in their relationship. The moment when Jessa experienced a sudden onset of disobedience, probably due to Ben's presence, functioning as a mediator in the interaction between Jim Bob, notably his children. Daughters demonstrate that he have both strength and balance, possibly hinting on camera. But the connotations of domination were evident to discerning viewers who are aware of what to seek in fans. Reddit users have been unreserved in their discussions. The alignment of Jim Bob's behavior with the conventional paradigm. Some individuals in the narcissistic mold highlighted how adult males such as Jim Bob and even his son Josh, protected inside fundamentalist circles, where the position of headship grants them the exercise of unrestrained authority, is not difficult. Can you fathom the immense pressure Jessa endured post-marriage to maintain outward looks, in reliance on Jim Bob for financial support? And while she had seemed optimistic and satisfied with Ben today, her facial expressions are typically characterized as authority or relinquished, markedly different from the first days of their connection deepened yet more. Compounding the tragedy is the irony of this situation. Jessa, the daughter who seemed to be withdrawn, the majority ultimately married the first guy, who arrived just to be confined inside. Other perspective Ben previously had of her escape has now come to represent her entrapment. As one fan succinctly expressed it, Jessa, she ultimately became the epitome of the life she fervently wanted to escape, but the factor that ultimately proved decisive for many. The audience was captivated by the passion in Jim Bob's. The eyes undergo a single modification with this observation revealed a wealth of information beyond the one enthusiast even remarked that if somebody ever speculates about the appearance of nar eyes, planning to present them with this video. Eerie moment resonates with the profound interpersonal problems within the Duggar household. When visible manifestations of affection, piety conceals several levels of power. So, what is your opinion about? Is this the infamous mask slip moment? Is it only a playful joke, or does it expose the more malevolent aspect of Jim Bob Duggar?